But before taking on the regular matters, I would like to mention with regard to speaking of this Commission of Exchange Office and reporting of the Bharat China. I am having education myself as a person. And what is there after the last one of 2 years, Commission is coming to the office has functioning very well. Only after the council anyway, now became the office. Thereafter is coming, it's not doing that. And the price for being throughout days cut here and there. And the entire now office is not functioning. There are 2 additional commissioners, 3 deputy commissioners, 1 commissioner. All are functioning at Bhubaneswar. And nobody is there. And in fact, they are mounted the plan to take out the entire office of Bhubaneswar. And they have taken 2 flats rent for 4 years per month, and the entire the enforcement wing and the that laboratory that function at Bhubaneswar. Both the and almost 50% of the funds have already taken away. And there will be no government equipment or the decision of the commissioner himself. And now I'm finding the division commissioner exchange. And similarly, exchange one building. One building.
No, this is it's a bench. Actually, it's a civic problem. Mr. You can file a separate PIL before the Honorable. I think it is Honorable Chief Justice is taking off. This matter, this bench is no doubt it is a court. You are addressing, but it is mainly this civic problem. That is how the bench is there. It's not that. No, no. Mr. Mr. This bench is for a particular purpose. We cannot, since the Honorable Chief Justice has stated that what matters are to be taken off by this bench, we cannot widen this scope. Yes, of course, if it is moved before the Honorable Chief Justice, he assigns this bench to this bench to take up the matter, it is all right. Like the drinking water matter, also the Honorable Chief Justice assigned to this bench, and it was taken up separately. Yet yesterday also we took up that matter. So better you. We are taking off the matters as for our. Okay, the last week there was some news items were brought to our notice by Mr. Das, and one of such news was relating to waterlogging problem in non-trauma casualty compound of SCB Medical College Hospital. So we passed the order the CMC authorities to take immediate steps, and also we requested the advocates committee to visit the hospital premises. Yes, advocate committee visited, Mr.
Yes, sir. So
So please tell us what you saw, and
it's very unfortunate. Hygienic situation is very. Photo. Sir, photo viewer also attached all photographs.
Pen
drive ଅଛି
very clear.
ଏଇଟା ସେ ଯୋଉ କଣ
entry point is so dirty and also
ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି entry point.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦେଖା ଫାଷ୍ଟ କୋ ପେଜ ଟା
ଏଟା ଏଣ୍ଟ୍ରି
ଏଇଟା
ଏଇ
ପେଜ 3
ଏଟା
ଏଇଟା କଣ ଡିସପ୍ଲେ ହଉଛି
display
display
photos which has been attached in the report.
more photos are also there in that.
Non-trauma casualty.
Actually, Watco is the person, not CMC. Watco, in fact, he assisted us. So, এটা তো এই ଯୋଉଟା স্যার এই ଯୋଉଟା ଦେଖଉଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ଏଣ୍ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସ ର ଜଷ୍ଟ ଲେଫ୍ଟ ହ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ସାଇଡ ଏଠି ଡାଟି ସେଠି କେମିତି ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ସାର୍ ସିଏମସି ସେଥିରେ ତାଙ୍କର ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ଷ୍ଟେଟ ଆଣ୍ଡ ୱାଟକୋ ଦିଟା ସାର୍ ଭିତରେ
I don't know this cleaning part. Who is to?
ନାଇଁ ୱାଟକୋ କେବଳ ପାଣି ନାଇଁ କେବଳ ପାଣି
Cleaning part is concerned, your lordship state through SCB Medical College, they have given the charge to a private agency named Paritos. They are looking after this.
The state is to answer it.
Yes, your lordship.
So with the
I am appearing, my lords, today for the state. Learned GA is on his feet.
okay.
And there was concern about the post-mortem center also.
ଆମେ ତ
Trauma casualty.
ସାର୍ ଅର୍ଡର ଥିଲେ ସାର୍ ଯାଇଥାନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ନାହିଁ ବୋଧେ
No, it had come out in papers.
Yes, it was in
Yes.
And SCB, the post-mortem center of SCB is not up to the standard because throughout the state there is referral.
ଆଉଥରେ ଯାଇକି ସାର୍ ଫଟୋ ଉଠିଲାନି ସେଇଟା ସାର୍ ଏକ୍ଜାକ୍ଟଲି
So you take instruction on this report which has been submitted and redress whatever has been caused.
Especially it is.
In terms of the as per order number 142 dated 29/8/2024, the CMC authorities were directed to take immediate steps for waterlogging problem in non-trauma casualty compound SCB Medical College and Hospital, and the advocates committee was also asked to visit the hospital premises. The land president of the High Court Bar Association has submitted a report today wherein photographs have also been annexed.
Paragraph 3.
इधर टिके थोड़ा अंडरलाइन होची तो टिके हाईलाइट कर दो है ना referring to the photographs, Mr. Das submitted that the cleanliness and hygiene of non-trauma casualty compound is far from satisfactory. and immediate steps are required to be taken in that regard, as huge patient used to visit the casualties every day. Mr. Das has also produced before us some video clips which we played in court. Copy of the report submitted by the Advocates Committee has been handed over to Mr. Naik, who is the Lieutenant Counsel for the CMC and also in charge of the.
You are an AG.
The Lieutenant Additional Government Advocate, so also the Counsel for the CMC. Okay. Who seeks some time to obtain instruction in the matter. Because our next date is 19th. We have not kept any, so this will come on 19th. The states taken shall be apprised of how you postmortem unit like the postmortem unit will be. It is it is also stated that the postmortem center is also requires revamping. And the Land Council for the states shall also look into that aspect and apply this court on the next day. So,
postmortem, sir.
We have included that.
We've included that.
yes, we are including that. Now,
But we are not. We are not passing any order, but you go and visit the PM postmortem center also. I don't think we are going to object to your visit.
No.
So
the Advocates Committee.
Strictly Lordship's direction you are moving.
No, all right. The Advocates Committee shall also is requested to make a visit to the postmortem center and submit a report on the next day. You want something during your visit? Any hospital authorities?
Postmortem, the officers,
any
doctors will assist us because I'm came here.
no, Mr. Das, you can't enter the postmortem center inside.
So let the superintendent in advance intimation will be provided to the medical superintendent of SC Medical College.
Sir,
so that necessary arrangements shall be made so that the advocates team inspect the places easily.
From how accessible it is, whether there is proper lighting or not, that you can see. But kindly try to ensure that the privacy is not affected. The dignity of the person, the deceased, is not affected.
Yes, your lordship.
That you have to be very sensitive.
Yes.
This court is absolutely conscious of it. That's why we are not. So I'm sure Mr. Naik will convey the concern of
proper lighting, this arrangement, other things you can see. They were relating to the civic problems. You just any ward or like a postmortem center or any ward. They may so
and postmortem
except civic.
You just take note of the civic problem in the entire civic medical campus and report us.
Yes.
All right. Click it on the civic problem in the SC Medical College campus, and the superintendent shall make necessary arrangement, and DCP also to provide some police officers, local police to during the remain present during the visit of the advocate counsel. Advance date is to be intimated to them. You intimate the date to the Lieutenant Mr. Naik so that he will pass the instruction. We are not fixing a date. We are saying that the date is to be intimated to Mr. Naik. Accordingly, communication is to be made to the superintendent, and he will do the needful. And so also so far as the DCP part is concerned, he will take care of it. that order will make it clear. So you take a team, full team, go around the SCV Medical College campus, see the civic problem, how the people will look into it. Okay.
Satya, you can also assist.
No, please go because this is our concern. Everybody.
In fact, we noticed. In fact, the president, Leonard President, noticed the congestion and the hygienic
you
situation.
note down this is the ward. This is the civic problem. Just jaha dekhuchandi apne jot down kariki na apne.
But please be careful that no inconvenience is caused to any of the patients. And and there is no untoward incident so far as
right.
doctors are concerned. You don't interfere in the ongoing treatment and all that. Don't address that.
Not a only civic.
No, Mr. Das, the problem is we get carried away.
No.
So we don't want that. And second thing, there are wards which requires special empathy. Suppose we are going to the psychiatric ward. Don't enter into those wards.
No. You just civic problem address problem.
Don't enter into wards. We are only concerned with the civic amenities, as my lord has said it. Civic amenities. So you must give utmost respect to the privacy of the patients. No inconvenience ought to be caused to anyone, whether it is patients, attendants, doctors, nurses, anyone.
The date is to be intimated. Now the next issue is waste disposal of city hospital. That was our order, and the hospital is Ganga Mandir Pond, and waste materials of city hospital are discharged to that pond as per the media report. And we asked the state council, so also the Learning Council, for the CMC to submit the report, and the advocates committee was also requested to make a spot visit.
Charge of that word. Well, I'll hand over to
Referring to
126.
Color photo ta deidala only photo cheda memo ta
but advocates committee report
এটা without memo ଅଛି sir
Seta color.
But I have two reports, my lord. I'll just take them out.
ঠিক আছে এটাকে দেখ sir. The Arif is the charge of that word. That's why it's number 3. Says 3.
এটা ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ସିଟି ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ସାଇଡ ର ଯୋଉ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଟା ଯାଇଛି
ସେ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ପାଖରେ କନେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଛି ସେ ତା ୱାଲ୍ ଟା ସେଇଠୁ ଯାଇଛି ପେଜ ନୋଟ୍ 3 ଲର୍ଡସିପ କ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡି ସେ
এটা তো স্যার পেজ নম্বর 3 and 4 এটা ব্যাক সাইড হসপিটাল ড্রেন কনেক্টেড টু পন্ড তারপরে ফটো
স্যার পেজ 4 টা দেখো
ଓହୋ ଇଏ ତ ପୁରା ପଣ୍ଡ ଭିତରୁ ଚলে ଯାଉଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସବୁ
ଓହୋ
ତାହେଲେ ସେଥିପାଇଁ
ତାର 5 ପେଜ ବି ଦେଖୁନ ଲର୍ଡସିପ
so what is the arrangement for the city hospital to discharge this drain water?
Even if page 6 lordship, it has been extended up to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on-site gate.
My hand over report so that I can separate my
lordship के page 6 देखिए एटा front side रे नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस gate को भी cover कर जाए.
That is a Subhash Bose lens.
6 and 7
पूरा हॉस्पिटल पानी छाड़ दीजिए where are your CMC authorities?
Page.
Ask them who are there today.
The health officer is there, my city engineer is there. Joint Commission Sanitation should also be there. Just page 4, my lord, kindly have a look. Page 4, my lord, spawn number 3. So they have chalked out a plan, 13924, under the chairmanship of the Commissioner CMC, comprising of the Superintending Engineer R&B Division 1, City Engineer CMC, Health Officer CMC, Deputy Commissioner Land CMC, CTM and PHO Cuttack, and Superintendent City Hospital Cuttack. They will all sit together, my lord, and they will look at this issue in detail. They will decide what remedial measures to be undertaken.
No, now at least what Mr. Das has pointed out that my brother has pointed out on that day, and maybe on basing on the media report, and we find that the media report is correct, accurate, that what is the way out for the entire drainage of the water or whatever it may be from the city hospital. If it goes to that Ganga, it is a serious because people used to might be taking bath in that pond, and who knows that they might be drinking that water, and not only the people but maybe the cattles or they might be drinking water.
That's why my lord, meeting is convened to be
So that is in the heart of the Cuttack city. This pond is there.
My lord.
And
13-9 my lords, they're all sitting together.
13-9.
Why do you require so much time? 13-9?
Netaji Subhash Bose
That's why coordinating with all of them and fixing a date must have been.
But
You can do it early.
what do you want? Some preventive steps should be immediately taken. You proceed to, but whatever be at your level, ask the authorities. Yes, Mr. Health Officer and who are present today. City engineer.
Where is your commissioner?
So is also my lord is transferred. The commissioner is in charge.
Ask him to join.
Ask him to join.
Ask him to join. And Mr. Patnaik, Cuttack is such a important place, and you don't have a commissioner.
That's right.
Kindly take it up with the government.
Yes.
It seems no one has become answerable.
No,
Everyone is shifting the buck.
sorry, my lord, I will definitely.
And kindly see the photographs which has been handed over.
Advocates Committee has visited on our request, and please see this photograph. City Hospital, entire water is going to this Ganga Mandir pond.
What your officials were doing till now? Why you require every time a nod from this court?
So not transferred since 1 month.
Why not leave it to somebody else?
Secretary of Honorable Department should
Unable to get in touch with him. Not taking call.
We are in session, as my lord has said. Ask him to join. Yeah, yes, who are online now?
Sir, namaskar, sir.
But kindly ask your commissioner to join. Commissioner in charge, wherever he is.
pollution.
So Das, as my lord has already said, we are concerned with the lives of people and lives of the livestock. At least for the timing, as my lord said, so take some preventive measures so that water is not used by others for the time being, and make some alternative arrangement for that.
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଯୋଉପରି ଭାବରେ ମିଶୁଛି ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଟେଷ୍ଟ କରିବେ ତାକୁ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଆସିବ it is not fit for
Absolutely. No use can be done of that water.
ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ୱାଟର ଯାଇ ମିଶୁଛି ମାନେ ଯାହା ଅବସ୍ଥା ଥିବ ତା ଦେହରେ ଲୋକ ଯଦି ଗାଧେଇବେ ତାଙ୍କ ଅବସ୍ଥା କଣ ହବ ଯୋଉ ଗାଈ ଗୋରୁ ଆସି ପାଣି ପିଉଥିବେ obviously
ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ନିଜେ ଦେଖିଛି ସାର୍ ନେତାଜୀଙ୍କ ଯିବାକୁ ବାଟ ଯୋଉ ଅଛି ଜଷ୍ଟ ରାଇଟ ଲେଫ୍ଟ ସାଇଡ ରେ ତାର ଅଛି ମାନେ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବାକୁ କହିପାରିବେନି ମାନେ ଏମିତି ନାଷ୍ଟି ମାନେ ପଲ୍ୟୁସନ ହେଇଛି
So, who are joined before us? Tell the names of the
Mr. Annam Charana Patra.
What is it?
He is additional commissioner in charge of.
Just a minute. We are taking additional
Commissioner.
commissioner CMC. What is his name?
Mr. Annam Charana Patra.
Charana
In charge.
Patra. He is in charge of commission, right? Then who else are present?
The city engineer, Mr. Atonu Sama.
City engineer, Attanu Kumar
Saman.
Samant. Say MND. Who else is present?
It was the health officer method, so Dr. Satyabrata Mahapatra.
Health officer, Dr. Satyabrata. I'm Sharon Patra. So, Mr. Patra,
Sir, namaskar.
CMC तरफु आजी गोटे आमे जो जेतेबेले गोटे मीडिया रिपोर्ट आम नजर को आसीथिला जे सिटी हॉस्पिटल रो पानी तार सबु जेतिक वेस्ट मटेरियल्स जाउची गंगा मंदिर पोखरी को तेणु आउपरे स्टेट काउंसिल को आ सीएमसी को काउंसिल को कहिथिलु सेमाने तांकर रेस्पॉन्स फाइल करिया पई एडवोकेट्स कमिटी को मध्य रिक्वेस्ट करथिलु सेमाने स्पॉट विजिट करिकनी रिपोर्ट दबा पई आज एडवोकेट्स कमिटी रिपोर्ट लर्निंग प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ द हाई कोर्ट बार एसोसिएशन दाखल करजंदी एवं ताधिरे फोटोग्राफ्स गुडा को मध्य देइचंती एवं से फोटोग्राफ्स देखिले जना पड़ुची जे मीडिया रे प्रिंट मीडिया रे जो रिपोर्ट बाहरी थिला जा को आधार करी आमे ऑर्डरटा पास करथुलु ताधिरे सत्यता रहिची एवं सेमाने मध्य कहउचंती जे आर इमीडिएट स्टेप्स नबा निहाती आवश्यक तेणु आपणकर काउंसिल मिस्टर नायक आज गोटे रिपोर्ट देइचंती जो थरे लिखाइची जे 13/9/2024 रे गोटे जॉइंट मीटिंग आपण हेल्ड करिवे ताधिरे को माने उपस्थित रहिबे इश्यूटा डिस्पोजल ऑफ वेस्ट मटेरियल ऑफ सिटी हॉस्पिटल टू गंगा मंदिर पॉन्ड याकू कौन रिमेडियल मेजर्स निया जीवो कौन स्टेप्स निया जीवो एटा आपण 13/9/2024 रे बसी डिसीजन नेबे बेली कुहाइची दैट्स ऑल लाइक टू हेल्ड द मीटिंग ऑन दैट डे इट्स डिफरेंट मैटर 19 तारीख रे बिकॉज द नेक्स्ट सिटिंग ऑफ दिस कटक बेंच इज टू ऑन 19 सितंबर 2024 बट वर्तमान से लोकालिटी रो जो एडवोकेट्स अछंती सेमाने कहउचंती जे इट्स ए वेरी रियली इट्स ए कंसर्न लोक माने सेठी गाधौचंती आउ गाई गोरु से ये रु पानी भी पिउचंती तो एई परी अवस्था रे आपणकर से केबे हेले से पानी रो अवस्था एमिति नथिबो जाकू व्यवहार योग्य केबे हेई परिबो तेणु ताकू इमीडिएट स्टेप्स नियंतु एटलिस्ट आपण जे कोनोसी लोकन को एटलिस्ट बारण करंतु वर्तमान सेठी की न यूज करिवा पई गाई गोरु केमती पानी न पीबे सेथुरु तार मध्य प्रिवेंटिव स्टेप्स नियंतु इमीडिएटली जहा करिवा कथा ताकू नियंतु आपण मीटिंग जेबे करिवे कोन डिसीजन परे नेबे बड़ स्टेप कोन नेबे दैट इज ए डिफरेंट मैटर वर्तमान स्टेज रे जहा निया ही परिवो सेठी देखा जाउची से पानी रे कूड़ कूड़ अलिया गदा सब विभिन्न हॉस्पिटल रो सब जिंस से पानी भितर जमा हेकिन रहिछि से गुडाक इमीडिएटली क्लीन हवा दरकार एवं आपणकर अन्यान्य ब्लीचिंग बा अन्यान्य जिंस इमीडिएटली पकेवा दरकार आ प्रिवेंटिव स्टेप्स नेकिनी लोक मानकर अवेयरनेस में कोनोसी गोटे बोर्ड सेठी ये करंतु जे वर्तमान पई के एठी याकू व्यवहार करंतुनी बा गाधुआ पाधुआ करंतुनी एटा पब्लिक अवेयरनेस पई एटा करंतु एवं सेठी पोस्टिंग करंतु आपणकर ऑफिशियल्स बा आपणकर पुलिस ऑफिशियल्स जो माने की प्रिवेंट करिवे कोनोसी गाई गोरु मध्य से पानी पीकिनी जेमती किछि तांकर आंच न आसु ताकू ए सब जिंस को आपण इमीडिएट स्टेप्स नियंतु बाकी 13 रे आपण मीटिंग करी कोन डिसीजन नेबे ते विषय हमकू तापरे कोन स्टेप नै चंती रिमेडियल स्टेप एटा 19 तारीख दिन जो नेक्स्ट बेंच हो आपण अप्राइज करिवे ठीक अछि
सर
ऑलराइट
सर
हेडिंग कर दियंतु waste disposal of city hospital as per order number 126 dated 8/8/2024 placing on the news item published in the vernacular daily relating to the discharge of waste materials of city hospitals into Ganga Mandir fund. We ask the learned council for the state So also Learning Council for the CMC to submit their response by way of affidavit. The Advocates Committee was also requested to make a spot visit and submit the report. The Learned President of the High Court Bar Association has produced the photographs and submitted that the media report is correct, and on a bare perusal of the photographs, we find that the condition of the pond is alarming, and if any person uses the water of the pond for any purpose, or any livestock use it for drinking purpose, the serious health consequences are likely to follow. The Mr. Devasis Naik Learning Council for the CMC has produced a report before us, wherein it is mentioned that a joint meeting is going to be held on 13/9/2024 under the chairmanship of Commissioner CMC, comprising Superintending Engineer, R&B Division 1 Cuttack, City Engineer CMC, Health Officer CMC, Deputy Commissioner Land, CMC, CDM and PHO Cuttack, and Superintendent City Hospital Cuttack for taking appropriate steps, public remedial measures to resolve the issue, that is not to make the disposal of the waste material of City Hospital into Ganga Mandir Pond. The report and the photographs report produced by the Land Council for the CMC, so also the photographs produced by the Advocates Committee are taken on record. Mr. Anam Charan Patra, Additional Commissioner CMC, who is now in charge of the Commissioner CMC, City Engineer Mr. Atanu Kumar Samal, Health Officer Dr. Satyabrata Mahapatra are present through virtual mode. Let the CMC authorities take immediate steps even before the scheduled meeting in this aspect, so that no one public should use the water for any purpose, and no livestock also use it for the drinking purpose. Appropriate notice shall also be placed in and around the Ganga Mandir temple, Ganga Mandir pond, not to use the water, and immediate steps shall be taken to clean the Ganga Mandir pond by coming Sunday, and other steps as would be required to clean the water shall also be taken, and steps shall also be taken to prevent further contamination of the water by restricting the water drainage drain flow from the city hospital. Alternate arrangement is to be made for that purpose. The matter to be taken off on 19th of September 2024. What is your Mr. Patnaik? What about the post which is lying back?
Yes, that steps I will take. I will.
It is stated at the
Already 1 month there is a
stated at the bar that the Commissioner CMC post is lying vacant for more than a month. The Learning Council for the Additional Learning Government Advocate submits that he will take specific instruction as to when the CMC, Commissioner CMC will join. Stop. Free copy of the order be handed over, so and so. Yes. Now, the next issue is we pass the order that is order number 125, that is issue relating to stray dogs and cattle. So this is the concern of the members of the bar, that relating to the difficulties in movement of the traffic on account of cattle left unattended on the roads and menace of the stray dogs. So we asked the Learning Council for the states, also the CMC Council, to submit an action plan to deal with such issues.
About dogs, my lord, I have taken some instruction. I'll file it by affidavit.
Just a minute.
About dogs, my lord. Now, because of a Supreme Court judgment guideline, the central government has issued a new guideline about sterilization of dogs. So that is in that guideline, it was a NGO will actually sterilize. So now state government is not able to sterilize the dogs as before. Before there was an arrangement that the CMC will catch the dog and bring it to the veterinary wing for sterilization. Now,
so there was a place, I think it is in Sartol or somewhere else. That place was meant for that.
Now one NGO will do these things because of the Supreme Court and the new guideline.
Okay.
That I will find.
If in spite of their direction, somebody is failing in its duty, then you please bring to our notice. We can.
Yes, that is why there no sterilization is taking place. Actually, you cannot also, because of the guideline, kill the dogs.
Mr. Patnaik, please submit whatever you.
I will do it, my lord. I will do it, my lord. About dog.
Stray dogs.
Stray dog.
I think your affidavit or report says that the health officer will tell us about the.
She's there.
Let us hear. Thank you.
Okay.
Health officer.
Yes, Mr. Health Officer.
Sir, namaskar.
Yes.
Sir, नुआ गाइडलाइन अनुसार आम ऑलरेडी सर अप्लाई कर देइछु जहाँ जहाँ फॉर्म अच्छी आम फिलअप करी ऑलरेडी अप्लाई कर दलुनी सिंस 5 months सर
काको अप्लाई करछन
दिल्ली तार जो आस्थिला हमरो जो एड्रेस रे आसीथिला जोटा हम गाइडलाइन रे हमरो डायरेक्टर वेटनरी एंड सीडीबीओ हमरो जॉइंट मीटिंग रे हमरो सेटा को हम अप्लाई सर करि सारछ ऑलरेडी
Please, have you got a copy of that application with you? Please pass on so that we will mention it, and we'll see that who has held it off. Why the order has not been, in spite of the order of the Honorable Supreme Court, why they are sitting silent? Who is not? If it is 4 to 5 months you have submitted the application, let us see your application, whom it is addressed, and we'll ask the that concerned department to appear before us.
Sir, I will
just send the copy of the application through email to our Mr. Nayak.
Sir, I will send it, sir.
We will mention it about this. So what about this other thing? This
about cattle, my lords, may I kindly have a look at page 3 of that.
No, other questions.
कौन लेक्चर दिए
point number 2, the second paragraph, second point. The cattle seizing operation is being carried out by the CMC in 2 shifts from 7 a.m. to 12 noon and from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. by engaging 7 numbers of cattle seizers in each shift. For such operation, 1 cattle seizing trolley has been deployed. The seized cattle were kept in the kine house of the CMC at Satichora for a period of 7 days. Within the said 7 days, the cattle are released to the owners with proper identification by collecting fine along with feeding charges. When the cattle are not being claimed by any person within the said 7 days, they are being left 20 km away from Cuttack City at night hours, as per the order dated 17/8/2001, passed by the Honorable High Court in OGC number 6721 of 1999. The public in general of the city are being made aware through the public address systems by the CMC not to release their cattle onto the road. During the period from 1/4/24 to 31/8/24, a total amount of 2,69,000 rupees has been collected from the cattle owners towards fine and feeding charges. The statistics, my lord, page 8, my lord. Month-wise, my lord, from April to August 24, the statistics are there. But more needs to be done, my lord. We need to
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟିଏ ମାତ୍ର ଗାଡି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଗୋଟିଏ ଗାଡିରେ ଆପଣ କେମିତି କରିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର 59 ୱାର୍ଡସ୍ ହେଲାଣି ଆଉ
clearly, my lords, we need more resources.
this cattle seizing trolley यार नंबर आपको इंक्रीज କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଲୋକ ଅଧିକା ଲଗେଇବାକୁ ପଡିବ
What is your action plan?
Currently, my lords, this is what is happening. So I will
no, are you Mr. Nayak, are you satisfied that one cattle seizing trolley
I am not.
So that is the reason why.
I am being I am not. I
ଲୋକ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କ୍ୟାଟଲ କୁ ସିଜ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଡେଫିନେଟଲି ଗୋଟେ ଟ୍ରଲିରେ ଆପାର୍ଟ ଫ୍ରମ ଡ୍ରାଇଭର୍ସ ଅନ୍ୟ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କର ରହିବା ଦରକାର କାରଣ it is not like a very easy thing. Just you have to put the ropes, then you have to bring it, and then all these things pressure has to be given so that they go inside in this way. So
you have seen that vehicle?
I have seen it.
item Chief Justice
that's all. Yes.
I've seen that vehicle, my lords. It's not something that can be easily managed, and as my lord,
it can't be maneuvered easily.
The trailer is long,
so why are you making it such a huge? You can have a smaller one.
They take it 3-4 at a time. So that
the relevant officers, my lord, confer on this and formulate an explanation on 19th, my lord.
What do you want? That an action plan in that?
An action. And increase resources. Increase resources.
Increase resources.
Logistics. You ought to have more number of.
Otherwise, it is not possible.
You divide two or 4 wards combined one vehicle,
and what we all experience, they used to sleep and they will not listen even if you give the horns, etc. Ordinarily they will not.
Too used to, my lords, human.
They are used to it. And sometimes they used to sleep even in the middle of the square like that. So ଛକ ମେନ୍ ଜାଗାରେ ଶୋଇଥିବେ ଆରାମସେ 2-3 ଜଣ।
The most dangerous
accident ହଉଛି ମାନେ ମୋର ନିଜର ଗୋଟେ ମାନେ ବଞ୍ଚିଗଲି ଗୋଟେ ବଡ accident।
ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ଆପଣ ହର୍ନ ମରେଇକିନି ଉଠେଇ ପାରିବେନି ସହଜରେ। ନମ୍ବର 2 ସେମାନେ ଏମିତି ଜାଗାରେ ଶୋଇ ପଡିବେ ଟ୍ରାଫିକ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ବି ହବ। ବହୁତ ଆକ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟ
road from Potia to Trishuli. That's a bad road. And from Raghunathpur to Nandankanan, at night, if it's a black cow or a black bull, then it's almost impossible to perceive if it's raining. It's very dangerous.
And if you can go to that Chhattar Bazar area, take down this issue relating to stray dogs and cattle. You pass on that application so that we can mention it.
The moment I receive
as per order number 125 dated 8/8/24 on the concern of the members of the learned members of the bar relating to the difficulties in movement of traffic on account of cattle left unattended on the roads and menace of the stray dogs, we ask the learned council for the state, so also the learned council for the CMC to submit an action plan to deal with such cases. The learned council for the CMC apprised us by submitting the report. It relevant paragraph pura tipi debe however, after going through the report placed before us, we we are of the view that a proper action plan is required to be prepared, increasing the resource and logistics to address this issue. Since there are 59 wards under in CMC, and the London Council for the CMC will apprise us the steps taken in that regard. So far as stray dog menace in the city is concerned, London government advocate Mr. Patnaik submitted that in view of the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court,
as well as new central government guide notification,
as well as notification of the central government, this who is to do it, an NGO? What?
Yes.
The steps are to be taken by submitting necessary application by the health officer
Yes.
to the concerned authority. The health officer, Cuttack Municipality, Dr. Satyabrata Mahapatra, submitted that in pursuance of such order, steps have already been taken, and he has also produced the application before us, which is dated so and so. It is stated to us that in spite of such application, no effective steps, no response has been received, so and so. Let so and so authorities appear through virtual mode and apprise us why there is delay in taking in giving the response to the application filed by the health officer.
Under the Prevention of Cruelty Animal Birth Control Rules 2023.
Acha, konala pojrao se.
Prevention of Cruelty.
Yes, let's continue.
In bracket, my lord, Animal Birth Control Rules 2023.
Hello?
NGOs, my lord, I'll take the details from yes, my lord.
Agency will give us a nod that yes, you go on, but their problem is they want a surgeon who has already done more than 1,000 sterilization to do that. That surgeon is not available. It's very difficult.
Let them.
Yes.
Let them give the response to the.
Yes. That is why
one health officer of a CMC is writing, making an application, and that is for 5 months. It is pending. You will not respond to that.
Yes, my lord. That is.
You have got the audacity to do
yes,
that.
Yes.
Let them appear and yes. What is the next one?
1110, my lords. Order number 110, dated 8820.
Right. That is the status of that.
What about the cow? There is no order. So
cow କହିଲୁ ପରା ଆପଣ
ବେଶୀ ବଢିଆ ପାଇଁ
କହିଲି ପରା ସେ ଯୋଉ ଇଏ ଦେବେ ସେମାନେ ଆକ୍ସନ ପ୍ଲାନ ଦେବେ ଆଉ ମ୍ୟାନ ପାୱାର ଆଉ ଲଜିଷ୍ଟିକ ଏଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ତାର ଡିଟେଲସ ଦେବେ 19th ରେ ଆସିବ ସେ ମ୍ୟାଚ 19th. Then the next issue is that 100 order number 110. So this is the status of that where protecting fence and footpath on the both side of the Tadanda Canal.
Page number 1. Two issues, my lords, are highlighted. There are concerned. One is the discharge of drain water into the canal, and my lord, repair of the wire mesh and footpath.
Sure. Where
page number 1. Page number 1. The first page of that complaint.
Data content. Can I say report again? Page number 1.
The first page, man.
Wait. This is under the heading of that voting in
Taldana.
So that is resolved now. So regarding discharge of
fifth line, my lords, fifth line from the top, my lords. It was visited by the Special Secretary to the Government in Housing and Urban Development Department and Engineering Chief, Odisha Sewerage Board, Government of Odisha to the Taldana Canal and recommended for diversion of 8 numbers of drains of the CMC to prevent drain water flow to the Talganda Canal. In this regard, a detailed project report amounting to 32 crores, 32 lakhs, 95,989 rupees has been prepared for the disposal of wastewater cum storm water from Urban Hatto to Noya Bazar in main stormwater channel 1 and submitted to the government in HAD department by letter number 12819 dated 23/8/24 necessary approval.
এইটাকে হেডিং এটা সেপারেট হেডিং করবে হেডিং করে দেবে ডিসচার্জ অফ এফুলেন্টস অফ ড্রেন টু তালদান্ডা ক্যানাল সেই হেডিং রে we asked as per order number 110 है ना so yes this is the thing
one line below that this sanction may be expedited so that the work we can take over the
you have the report indicates that the amount is to be spent in this way. So what further you want to tell us so we can pass the order?
Time frame maybe if it is there, maybe they'll advise see the one.
Yes,
who is
The
this?
city engineer, the city engineer.
Yes.
Yes,
Mr. Samant.
Samant. Mr. Samant, please address us on this discharge of effluents of this drain into Taladanda Canal. It's really a serious issue, and it is all right that it was visited by so and so, and a detailed project report has been prepared. So this money is to be sanctioned by the government of Orissa. It has been placed on 23/8/2024 has been sent for approval. So, Mr.
The date of approval, what is the time frame?
Have you no sanction of but so first
I'll take this part, Mr. Naik. When you're preparing a DPR, it is not only for approval, it has to send for approval so far as the financial part is concerned and technical part is concerned. In that DPR inherently has to have a time frame. So what is the time frame, Mr. Samant?
Sir.
Let us hypothetically say that from 1st of December, your approval, you get it. Then by which date you will complete this work?
Sir, we'll be following up the government, sir, regularly. Sir,
that is neither here nor there.
No, the fund will be, let us say, the fund will be made available to you as suggested by my esteemed brother. Let have hypothetically, December 1 तारिखरे आपनको टंका आसीगला आपणकर प्लान जो रही केते दिन भितर से कंप्लीट करेंगे आपण ऑलरेडी एस्टिमेट दे देले आपण या रिपोर्ट कहले से आसी जीव टंका तो व्हाट टाइम यू वांट
complete sir it will take one year minimum, say 1 year
to stop the entire discharge of effluents to come to that Taladanda Canal.
DPR portion you have had occasion to see the DPR this night.
Sir, after approval of DPR
next year
ना ଆପଣ ସେ DPR ରେ କେତେ ସମୟ ଲାଗିବ ସେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି
ଉଲ୍ଲେଖ କରିଥିବେ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ
sir ଗୋଟେ ବର୍ଷ ଲାଗିବ sir ଟେଣ୍ଡର ପ୍ରୋସେସ ପାଇଁ
ଗୋଟେ ବର୍ଷ ଲାଗିବ ଯେ ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ବର୍ଷ ଲାଗିବ ବୋଲି କହିବାଟା ତ କଣ କାମ କରିବେ କୋଉ ଫେଜ ରେ କାମ କରିବେ କୋଉ କାମ ପାଇଁ 3 ମାସ ଲାଗିବ କୋଉଟା 6 ମାସ ଲାଗିବ ସେମିତି ସବୁ କରିକି କେମିତି ଆପଣ ବର୍ଷକରେ ସାରିବେ ସେଟା ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ଆପଣ DPR ରେ ଲେଖିଥିବେ
ଆପଣ ତ ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଫାଇ କରିଥିବେ ନା ଏତିକିଟା ଡ୍ରେନ ର ୱାଟର ମିଶୁଛି so ଏ ଡ୍ରେନ ପାଇଁ ଏଇଆ ଜିନିଷ ସ୍ଟେପ କରାଯିବ
ନେକ୍ସଟ ମିଟିଂ ରେ ଆମେ ଡିଟେଲ ଦେଇ ପାରୁ sir next hearing ରେ ଆମେ
I'll highlight the relevant issues. I'll produce the
single addresses on the basis of the DPR which are
ये हेडिंग रे कर देबे ये सबमिटेड स्वान and the Mr. Naik submitted acha the Mr. Patnaik additional government advocate shall apprise us in the date when the bond will be sanctioned under this heading and the Mr. Naik shall produce the detailed project report on the next day.
Right.
Hala? Eta hochi jo ye heading kare.
Considering the urgency of the matter, my lord, it is emergency.
Necessary approval and form.
It is
Because of the urgency, kindly expedite that.
Yes, yes.
That is that has to
Yes,
be
yes,
at the
that-
government level.
ପାଣି ମିଶି ଚାଲିଛି ନା ଏ ଖରାପ ପାଣି ଗୁଡା 11ଟା ନାଳରୁ।
Okay, then another thing about that wire mesh fencing.
Wire mesh menace, second point after the declare menace.
Yes.
The menace regarding repair work of wire mesh, protective fencing on both sides of the canal. It is stated here that the repair work of wire mesh fencing on both sides was executed by the Mahanadi South Division under the Water Resources Department, which has already been completed as intimated by the Superintending Engineer Mahanadi South Division 1 by letter number so and so. However, regarding height of the existing wire mesh, it may be mentioned as per the information of the official of the Mahanadi South Division 1, it is not technically possible for raising the height because the wire mesh of higher height cannot permanently remain on the existing foundation. So the foundation does not permit raising of the height.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେଇଟା ଏଇଥିପାଇଁ ହେଇଥିଲା ଯୋଉ ଲୋକମାନେ ପକେଇ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି
Okay,
ତାଙ୍କର ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଅଳିଆ ଫଳିଆ ସବୁ ନେଇ ପକଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ତ ହେଇଥିଲା ନା। ତ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ହେଇଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର
Repair ଟା କେବଳ complete.
ରିପେୟାର ଟା
ଆଜ୍ଞା, ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ମାନେ ଏଟା 8 feet
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଜୋବ୍ରା ପାଖରୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହେଇଛି।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଜୋବ୍ରା ପାଖରୁ ଆପଣ କୋଉ ଯାଏଁ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି?
ପ୍ରାଣିହାଟ ସେ ଯାଇକି ପୁରା ଏଣ୍ଡ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ମାତୃଭବନର ଏଣ୍ଡ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ।
ନା ଆପଣ ହେଇନି
ସେଟା ଛତ୍ରବଜାରରୁ
No, I'm going on that way every day. It is not there in both sides. I can say if the advocates committee can visit also they can see because it is not correct that it has been completed.
Instruction from the R&B division.
ସେ ହାଟଟା ପାଖରେ ଅଛି ମୁଁ ଦେଖୁଥିଲି ସେ ହାଟ
ସେଇ ଗୋଟେ ଅଧ ବାଟରୁ ସେଟା ରହିଯାଇଛି ଏବଂ ବୋଥ ସାଇଡ୍ ରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା ଠିକ ନୁହେଁ। The persons of that locality can also
ଛତ୍ରବଜାର ବ୍ରିଜ
ସେଇଠି ଗୋଟେ ଅଧା ରହିଯାଇଛି।
ସେଇ ବ୍ରିଜ ପାଖରେ ରହିଛି।
ହଁ ମାତୃଭବନ ଯାଏ ଯୋଉ
ତା ପରଟା ଯାଇ
ସେଇଟା ନେଇନାହାନ୍ତି ମାନେ because that particular part because the JICA work is still continuing.
ଏବଂ ଏପଟରେ ତ ଜଣା ପଡୁଛି ସେପଟେ ମଧ୍ୟ ବହୁତ ଫାଙ୍କା ଲାଗୁଛି ତାକୁ ଟିକେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଇନ୍ସପେକ୍ସନ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ କେବେ ଯାଇକିନି ଦେଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
ସେଇଟା ଦିଟା ପର୍ପସ ପାଇଁ ହେଇଛି ଲୋକ ପଡିଗଲେ ଉଠି ପାରିବେନି ଯେମିତି କରାହେଇଛି ଆମର ସବୁ ପଥର ସେଟିଂ କରାହେଇଛି ଯଦି ସେ କଡକୁ ଯଦି ଗଳି ପଡିବ ସେ ଆଉ ସେଟା ସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ।
Another issue will also take likely to ଏଇ କଥା ଯେତେବେଳେ ପଡିଛି ଏବେ ମିଡିଆ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଆସୁଛି କେତେ ଗୁଡାକ କେସ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ସେ ଯୋଉ ବ୍ୟାରେଜ ଟା ହେଇଛି ଯୋଉ ମହାନଦୀ ବ୍ୟାରେଜ ଟା ତା ଦେହରେ ବହୁତ ସୁଇସାଇଡ କରୁଛନ୍ତି କଣ ଜମ୍ପ କରିକି ସେ ପାଣି ଭିତରୁ
ତା ଦେହରେ ସେଇ ଉଚ୍ଚା କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ଆଉ କିଛି ବାଟ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଆଉ ଟିକେ କଣ ଜାଲି ଲଗେଇକି
ୱେୟାର ଫେନ୍ସିଂ ସବୁଆଡେ ଦିଆ ହେଇନି ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ସାଇଡ ରେ ବୋଧେ ଦିଆ ହେଇଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ସାଇଡ ରେ ଦିଆ ହେଇନି କି କଣ ଏମିତି ହେଇଛି କିଛି ସେ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଠୁ ଇଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆକ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ବି ସେ କଣ ସେଲଫି ସବୁ ନଉଛନ୍ତି ଇଟ ଇଜ ରିପୋର୍ଟେଡ ରେଗୁଲାରଲି ଏବଂ ଏବେ କେତେ ଦିନ ତଳେ ଆସିଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ ସେଇ ଲେଡି ଟେ କି ଗୋଟେ କୋଉଠି ଗୋଟେ ମହାନଦୀ ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିଲା ମହାନଦୀ ରିପୋର୍ଟ
ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ତ୍ରିଶୂଳିଆ
କଟକିଆ perhaps you are not it is Jobra ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିଲା
Jobra ବି ହଉଛି Jobra bridge ରେ ବି ହଉଛି yesterday's incident was Jobra before that lady incident from this bridge 3 incidents Trishulya bridge
ସେଇଟା ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛୁ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ବ୍ରିଜ ର ସେ ରୋଡ ଟା ସେ ଫେନ୍ସିଂ ହେଇଛି ବଟ୍ ଫେନ୍ସିଂ ବୋଧେ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ହେଇନି ଗୋଟେ ସାଇଡ ରେ ବୋଧେ ଅଛି ନା
ତ୍ରିଶୂଳିଆରେ ଗୋଟେ ଚାଲା ବାଟ ଅଛି ଏମାନେ କଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଗାଡିଟାକୁ ରଖିଦେଇକି ଯୋଉମାନେ ସୁଇସାଇଡାଲ ସେମାନେ ଚଢିକି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ରାସ୍ତାଟା ଚାଲା ରାସ୍ତାଟା ଯୋଉ ଅଛି ତାପରେ ନେଇ ପଡୁଛୁ ମୁଁ ଏବେ 3 ଦିନ ତଳେ ଗାଡି ଅଟକେଇକି ଜଣେ ଭାବିଲି ଯେ ସେମାନେ କାଳେ ଆଟେମ୍ପ ନେବେ ମୁଁ ତାକୁ
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଯୋଉ ବାହାରି ଥିଲା ଯୋଉ ସେଲଫି ନବାକୁ ଏମିତି କଣ ପଡିଲା ସେଇ ପାଣି ଭିତରେ
ରିଲ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଆକ୍ସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ
ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା ଫେନ୍ସିଂ ନାଇଁ ବାହାର ସଜେସନ ଚାହୁଁଛୁ ଯଦି
ନରାଜ ଯୋଉ କଣ ହେଇଛି ନା ସେଠି ଗୋଟେ ଲମ୍ବା ପାଥ ଅଛି ପୁରା ଏକଦମ ତା ଭିତରେ ସେଠି ଯାଇକି ସେଲଫି ନଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି ଗୋଡ ଖସି ଯାଉଛି ଏକଦମ ନରାଜ ପାଖରେ ଗଲା ବେଳକୁ ଯୋଉଟା ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ ଲ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ଆଗରେ ଯୋଉ ନରାଜ ପାଖରେ ସେଇଠି ହିଁ ଦେଇଛି ସେଲଫି ସ୍ପଟ ଟା ହଉଛି ସେଇଟା
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ସେ ଯୋବ୍ରା ପାଖରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଭିତରୁ ପଶି ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ସେଇଠି ବିକ୍ରି ହଉଛି ସବୁ ସେଠି ମଧ୍ୟ ବହୁତ ଭିଡ ହଉଛି ସେ ଇଏ ସାମ୍ନାରେ ବୋଧେ ସେ
ମ୍ୟୁଜିୟମ
ମ୍ୟୁଜିୟମ ସାମ୍ନାରେ
ମ୍ୟୁଜିୟମ ଫ୍ରଣ୍ଟ ସେଠି ସାର୍ ବେଶୀ ଅସୁବିଧା ସେଠି
ସେଠି
ବହୁତ
ତ
ପାଣି ସେଠି
ସେଠି ତ ପଡିଯିବ ଜଣେ ଆରାମ ସେ ଇଏ କରିପାରିବ ଯଦି
ଉପରେ ଅଛି ରେଲିଂ ଅଛି ସେଠି କିଛି ହେଇନି
ସେଠି କିଛି ହେଇନି All right, you take steps in this two aspects. ଏଇଟାକୁ ବି ଦେଖିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ wire mesh fencing ର
And there was a damaged footpath, my lords.
damaged footpath.
There's the
Freedom
last
Lecture.
point on page number 2.
अच्छा wire mesh fencing ଆଉ damaged footpath ଗୋଟେ heading କରିଦେବେ that was the order dated 1110 ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କର steps ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏଟା ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି এটা wire damaged footpath ଆଉ ये damaged footpath ପାଇଁ କଣ ଆପଣ ଲିଖିଛନ୍ତି
There is an executing agency, it is outsourced to Engineers Project India Limited. They are executing that work. Already
no Mr. Nayak we will write so far as this wire mesh fencing is concerned that the bar is stating that it is not complete as you said. Your submission is that it is up to Matru Bhavan, that is not correct. We will mention it so that let the visit be made and accurate report be submitted because it has been stated that it is complete but we are not accepting that, right? Okay. ଏଇଟା କଣ ହେଲା ଯୋଉ ରିପେୟାର ୱାର୍କ ଯୋଉ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ଫୁଟପାଥ କଥା କଣ କହିଲେ ଆପଣ ତାପରେ
Engineers Project India Limited is the executing agency. Instructions have been given to them to complete that work within 1 month.
Okay. All right.
And my lord, my submission on this completion was based on the report of the letter of the superintending engineer Mahanadi South Division. I'll speak with him, my lords, and I'll get a proper.
That you have annexed it?
My lords, it's annexed.
Okay. All right. What else is there? About that parking zone, what happened? You said that you will address us. Of course, we parking zones जोड़ाका थिला जोठी आपण लेखिदेले जोठी no parking zone बेली Mr. Patnaik on the other day said that the DCP Cuttack in collaboration with the CMC shall make awareness for the public not to park the vehicle there and suitable parking places to be provided for use of public in the vicinity of no parking zone. कारण आपण सेदिन ଗୋଟେ जो
time to make that survey से ଗୋଟେ list ମୁଁ ଦେଇଥିଲି
ନାଇଁ list ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଆପଣ 12 member ସେଦିନ point out କଲେ ଆପଣ let us say ଆପଣ ଦେଇଥିଲେ ସେ କଲେଜ ଛକର ଗୋଟେ କଣ ସେ ଯୋଉ ପେଟ୍ରୋଲ ଟାଙ୍କି ସାମ୍ନାରେ 12 member କହିଲେ ସେଟା ତ ହଉଛି କଣ ପୋଷ୍ଟ ଅଫିସ ସେଟା ନା କଣ ଆପଣ କଲେଜ
ଅଶ୍ୱିନୀ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ
ଅଶ୍ୱିନୀ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ଆପଣ ସେଟା କହିଲେ ଯେ ଲିଷ୍ଟ କୁ କଣ ଦିଆ ହେଇଯାଇଛି ତେଣୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କୁହା ହେଇଥିଲା ଯେ ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଫାଇ କରିବା ପାଇଁ
the survey is being undertaken ଟିକେ ସମୟ ଲାଗେ
all right then we are not taking of this today we are not so next time we will take up this
noted
thank you more exit point kada କିଛି ହେଇଗଲେ
another this main thing we want to just will highlight it today but we will take up my brother is also he say आगामी जो already तो 7 तारिख रु आरंभ हो जाउची दुर्गा माने जो गणेश पूजा एंड फेस्टिव सीजन जो आपण विभिन्न वार्ड रे ए जो दुर्गा पूजार 2-3 दिन आगु आपण ए जो सब कोन बिंचा मिची करी रास्ता ये करंती से काम हुए से पुनी 15 दिन परे तो आमे ताकू चाहूचू जे आपण प्रत्येक वार्ड रे जो रास्तार जो सांघातिक अवस्था सब हेची तापाई कौन आपण स्टेप्स अर्ली स्टेप्स नेइकिनी ताकू रिपेयरिंग करिवे एवं अन्यान्य जिंस कौन आपणकर प्लानिंग अछि जेंति पब्लिक कन्वीनियंस पाई so that people can enjoy the festival, they can move smoothly on those roads ହେଲା ମାନେ ସବୁ ପ୍ରକାର ତା ଦେହରେ ଆସିଯିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି
Who are the personnel who are in charge?
Roads and Buildings Department, R&B Division 1 and 2. And for the main roads,
Who that is headed by whom now?
the superintending engineer.
SC.
SC.
SCRN. Yes.
And the internal street roads are maintained by CMC.
Internal road,
The
connecting
street roads, the narrow roads.
mainly we are concerned with this road problem.
Both. The main roads by R&B,
main
the
road.
interior roads by the...
Mr. Naik, now you must be also experiencing, because you also, I think, go by that road only. That Netaji bus terminal near that Khan Nagar, the one just cannot go. All right, because it's absolutely full of potholes. There is a narrow road which is not damaged, and everyone is trying to maneuver and go to that side, and there are accidents. So far as CDA is concerned, we have stopped going that way. The road just ahead of our senior counsel, Mr. Misra's house, Mr. Samir Misra's house, in front of, while approaching that health center, community health center of Sector 7, the road is appalling.
ଆପଣ ଲୋକମାନେ 7 ତାରିଖରୁ ବୁଲିବା ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବେ ଗଣେଶ ମେଢ ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ, ତାପରେ ଆପଣ 3ଟା ଫେଜ ରେ କଣ କୁଆଡେ ରଖା ହେଇଛି ବିସର୍ଜନ ପାଇଁ, ତ ଏଇ ସବୁ ଭିତରେ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ତାକୁ କିଛି ନ କରିବେ, ଦଶହରାର 2 ଦିନ ଆଗରୁ ସେ କଣ ଟିକେ ରୋଡରେ ସେ କାମ କିଛି ନୁହେଁ ସେ ତାପରେ ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାରଲି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ୱେଦର ଭଲ ଅଛି, ଆପଣ କରିପାରିବେ ଜିନିଷ କଣ, what do you want?
One line in the order. I was in fact.
No, we are mentioning it.
I was speaking to the R&B engineer, my last 3 days ago. I called him up and I said that.
Roads repair work for the festive season. Road repair work for the upcoming festive season. All right, let us for this issue, let us sit for some time on 12th, because
we will not
take up any other matters on this.
On 12th of we'll only concentrate on roads, on the parks, and so far as your commissioner in charge is concerned, I have brought to his notice also. Mr. Naik, I am telling you, God forbid, there will be casualties in the parks. People will die of snake bites, and we will be collectively responsible for this. Old people, young children, they're playing in the parks. They're infested by snakes.
For the parking,
nobody is bothered. There is no light.
Maintenance of parks for the good heading.
Who is answerable?
Maintenance.
We want all of them to be present on the 12th. Is it part of the CDA also?
Yes, CDA, CMC both. CDA has, of course, less number of parks. I am forgetting the exact.
CDA headless like CMC?
Right.
Has Vice Chairman CDA joined or has not joined?
Vice Chairman CDA, according to my knowledge, is Commissioner CMC. The Chairman CDA
duplicates as both.
Yes, but he has additional charge of Vice.
Mr. Patra, you are in charge of CDA also. Yes, Mr. Patra?
Yes, sir. I am in charge of Vice Chairman.
Patnaik, look into this. A commissioner of Cuttack municipality cannot do both the works. If you are serious about people's welfare, put personnel in place.
59 wards and huge number of Ganesh idols. तापर आउ गोटे कोन से मझिरे रहउछि जो खुदुरकुणी पूजा।
गणेश अछि, विश्वकर्मा अछि।
गणेश पूजा, विश्वकर्मा पूजा, खुदुरकुणी तो चालीबो गोटे माने आरंभ होई जाउछि 7 तारिख। आपनकर रोड कंडीशन जा हेछि माने pathetic condition प्रत्येक वार्ड रे।
3 days ago I anticipated this problem, my lord. I was discussing with R&B engineer. So told me, sir,
you please give us a list that who are to you on your, and we want also the bar members to, so that who are to remain present on that day. so that
CDB.
you start doing the work from tomorrow. We will take stock of this.
BDR, sir, who is for CDA? Mr. Mahapatra's associate is there.
One concern that he had, and because I was discussing with you, what he said was, because of this intermittent rains, now we don't have the typical rainy season rains have extended into September.
You see, now at least last 4 to 5 days, there is nothing on that sort. Absolutely.
And the next prediction is on for Western Odisha.
Now in Google, you can see that in which area you are getting at least some kind of information that in which area. So last 5 days, weather is very good. So can do the work. Not that we used to see that when that Dasara festival comes, few days prior to that, all these ward-wise something are done, patchwork are done. So that is not, this time we will see that the people enjoy it with more joy and the road.
Otherwise, also the day-to-day commuting for all of
No,
us.
it's a pathetic condition. Pathetic condition. So please suggest who are the persons who to remain present on that day. Well,
CRNB.
No, he has to let him give him.
I'll give a list.
Our members are there, so just you also give provided so that let all of them remain.
Now that Mr. Patra is there for he will appear for CDA also.
They have to remain present virtually, all of them, and our members will remain present. In each ward, Mr. You have already formed that advocates committee. You please take a data from them, from each ward, that about the road. एई मनकर आपनकर एई एरिया रे एई रोड कंडीशन बहुत या घर सामना रे एई रोड एमती गोटे डाटा दियंतु आमे आपण जे ताकू प्रोवाइड कर देबु से एडवोकेट्स माने जदी आपन देबे ताले ताकू कैरी आउट करबा इजी हो जदी आपण डाटाटा पाई पारंती सेई वार्ड रो एडवोकेट ना हितिबे तो सेमाने गोटे विजिट कर देले जानि जिवे रोड कहा घर पाखरे बा को मंदिर पाखरे एई रोडटा बेसी खराब हेछि so accordingly they will submit a report to you. You will furnish to the CMC on that day so that immediate action can be taken on that day. Just ask your friends.
My laws are taking this on the 12th.
Acha, the heading that or
This special matter man are taking on 12th.
12th.
These only these two
Road condition.
roads and of course parks.
Parks, yes.
So that's all for today.
email I have telling IA. Stick to it. The other side of Katchudi, that is taken over by CDA, district area, that is getting waterlogged. Cannot loss of exterior loss of jurisdiction to that side also.
No, we do not know. We have 59 wards. We do not know that whether that is.
That one part is going on the western side is that is Cuttack municipality, eastern side Cuttack municipality. In the middle,
area आपण कहउछन मिस्टर कटकिया यदि को एरिया कहउछन आमे हम गोटे अरेंजमेंट करूची जहा आसीबो रूटेड थ्रू हबो एडवोकेट्स कमिटी सेटा आपण यदि चाहू we do not know that whether that particular area comes within the CMC so that
doesn't come to the CMC. That is on CDA. CDA have taken over.
जोड़ाको माने वर्तमान ड्राई आसीगलानी what my esteemed brother is pointing out to take immediate, don't wait even for 12th तापर आपण आमे ऑर्डर पास करिवु ये करिवे आपण काम आरंभ करते
अच्छी ये ऑर्डर में गुटे लाइन है कि
No, we are posting and so far as cleaning of this garbage is concerned, now that the weather is a bit better now, so why are you not cleaning up the drains which were choked up? So for example, that drain near that Rover Street from that Chandi Mandir, that never used to have any water logging for such long period. Water got into the house of people. Why have not take steps to clear it? Because the drain was choked. This became difficult. But now that you have some time, kindly make use of it. Impress upon them.
I'll speak with the Lord Commissioner.
My lord, just Mr. दास सी जो दीटा जिनस आपण ए जो रोड टा तो नहीं जिवे आपण को एडवोकेट ये रु जो एडवोकेट जो अछंती बाकी हम चाहू से जो येटा कहिसेंती से जो वायर फेंसिंग कथाटा कहउचंती ता गुटे विजिट करी किनी केते देखि दियंतु को जगह रे काम हेनी
12 तारिख ଭିତରେ ନା ତା ପରେ
नहीं हमें सेटा परे नबु बट गोटे विजिट कर दियंतु से जे देखि देबे से जो कहउछ ना मातृभवन जाई से वर्तमान मातृभवन नहीं तो सेटा को नहीं जान
ତା ଫଟୋଗ୍ରାଫ ଆଣି
हां फोटोग्राफ एही जगह रे हेनी सो दैट प्लांटेशन भी चाली ची से रोड रे तो
so far as traffic, of course, today we are not taking up. Now what is happening is buses which leave that Netaji, they are now stopping en route at Jhanjirmangala. That again, so having this Netaji bus terminal is not serving any purpose. So no, you have to enforce it, Mr. Naik. This has to be enforced. Otherwise, you have a technically you have a bus terminal. If a bus starts from there, it should link road. One can understand. But if it stops at then the next at Badambadi Square in front of the Puja Mandap, then again in front of that Puri bus stand as we call it, then it is serving no purpose at all.
But this bus stand is just shifted maybe 500 meters.
So it's of no use. So that enforcement has to be there. You have to enforce it. And this is the right time to enforce. Now that you have cleared that area free of encroachments, now this is the time. You have to talk. You have to talk to the bus owners. There are private buses running. There are government buses, of course, there. But you have to talk to the bus owners. They have an association. Take them into confidence. They are represented by many of our lawyers.
OSRTC and the state road transport.
No, whatever it is, kindly address that. That is a problem which has to be attended to, and that is leading to traffic congestion.
That list is complete, Mr. Das. Advocate जो लिस्ट अपन पूरा कंप्लीट ही अच्छा गोटे अपन दे दीथले हम लिखि दी थाम जे एडवोकेट माने येटा कंप्लीट हे जाई छि बेली गोटे ठीक हम सब वार्ड रो चिंतु तो रिप्रेजेंट करू जे
सब वार्ड अछि गोटे जगह रे दीटा लेखा देइ छ
ठीक है किछ असुविधा नहीं माने जे अपन किछ इट इज अप टू यू जस्ट सिंस यू हैव ऑलरेडी अच्छा एटा गोटे लिखि देबे लिस्ट ऑफ फर्निश करले बेली अजी हैला दीटा ये दे जाओ ना एडवोकेट माने एटा कांटेक्ट नंबर दे दे तो विभिन्न वार्ड रो तांको कहिबे हमें आज ऑर्डर टा पास करिवो से माने तांको वार्ड रो ये जो रोड कंडीशन जोटा को हमें 12 तारिख रे ये करिवो से आपन को सबमिट करिवे को आपन सेटा को प्रोड्यूस करिवे
मतलब फीस मार्केट एरिया लिंक रोड फाइल आइए लिंक रोड जो माछ मार्केट पछोटा
ସେଇଟା
एकदम 10922 ଗୋଟେ ଆଇଏ ଫାଇଲ କରି
ଯୋଉଟା ଆମେ ଆଇଲା ବେଳେ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରୁ ବୁଲି
ମାର୍କେଟ ପଛଟା ଲିଙ୍କ ରୋଡ ମାଛ ମାର୍କେଟ ପଛ
କଣ ହେଇଛି
ସେଠି ୱାଟର ଲଗେଜ ହଉଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଡ୍ରେନେଜ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଫେଲୁଅର ହେଇଛି ସେଟା ୱାଟର ଲଗ ହଉଛି ଅପ୍ ଟୁ ନିଶାମଣି ଫିଲ୍ମ ହଲ୍ ଦେଇଛି କପି ଦେଇଛି ଏଟା ଭିଜିଟ
କେତେ ନମ୍ବର ଆଇଏ ସେଟା
आइए नंबर 10922
अच्छी लिस्ट अच्छी
आगे आगे फ्लैग 121
बटा टिके टिके दी था
फ्लैग 21 121 10922 आइए 10922 of 20
he has already sorry
मिलो नया चौक एरिया
बोला 12 तारीख रे किछि रहिबनी फिक्स द डेट 12 तारीख रे केवल एक डेट आइस
well another is 6328 minute that is flag 75
just a minute.
लिस्ट तैयार करे सर बहुत कष्ट है
Ibu Prasanna Mahapatra is there for ward number 28.
ଆଉ କଣ କରିବା ସାର୍, ସେ 10 ଥର ଟେଲିଫୋନ ରାତିରେ ଥରେ ସକାଳୁ ଥରେ ରାତିରେ ଥରେ ସକାଳୁ। ସାର୍ ପତିତ ବାବୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି ବି ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍ଡ, ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଆଉ ଜଣକୁ ବି ରଖା ହେଇଛି। 2 ଜଣ କାଳି ସେ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ରହିବେ। ତାଙ୍କ ଘର ଆଗରେ ତ ସାର୍ ସବୁବେଳେ ଗାଡି। କଣ ଗୋଟେ ମେଡିକାଲରେ ଆଡମିସନ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ଆଜି ଗୋଟେ କଣ ପେପରରେ ନାଇଁ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପରେ ଆଇଲାଣି। ହାଇବି ଡାଇବେଟିକ ଆଉ କଣ ଦେହ ଖରାପ ବୋଲି କହୁଛି ବିଭୁ।
ये तो कर दिया ये लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग का
କହିଲେ ତ ଫିଜିବୁଲ ଡିସଚାର୍ଜ ପରେ ଅଲରେଡି ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଫାଇଡ ଆଜ୍ଞା କିଛି ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଫାଇ ହେଇନି। I personally met the commissioner. Commissioner visited spot the area used in the month of April, but he has not taken any steps. And now
take up the matter next week. Next week no to तापर हुई.
ଆଜ୍ଞା 19 ତାରିଖ
Not possible. 19 ତାରିଖ.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ହଁ ଏଇଟା ଅର୍ଡର 77